Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Dustin May.
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings. Most of the time he goes.
And that one almost got him.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Lined into left center, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
That one ripped. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's got a double. Juan Soto now. (3-1) now. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead. Not in time. He's got a double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Manny Machado. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Soto. He will score. And they lead by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Next offering way off the plate. And that's outside.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Next offering is fouled back. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. Gary Sanchez now. Next one misses, and it's a full count.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
And that'll load the bases. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Gavin Lux. Two and two. Out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of the second. Now here is Ha-Sung Kim. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And there he goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Manny Machado. Doubled in his first AB. Righty delivers. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 out.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Soto around third. He scores, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ji-Man Choi getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Machado on at second with 2 down. Next offering misses, and now 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And the right-hander deals. That one missed.
2-1.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's filled up. And here it comes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but back here in L.A., Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Flips the corner. 2-2 now. Bullpen activity starting up now. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Two now. Line drive caught.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Next one just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Outman makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're in bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. On the ground, right side. Kim with the throw to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the right, and foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Gavin Lux. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Michael Grove taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And that's just foul.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And he's safe at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes the pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Tatis waits. The other way, takes it in for the out. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Right-handed reliever. Runner takes off. Fly ball to right. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down. Here's Machado. Kim leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground to the left. To first. Machado out on the play. That ends the frame. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Celebridades que al inyectan tu vacuna. Departamento de salud que esté en ayuna. Para ti, mis costumbres son malas costumbres. Pero tú me acostumbraste a bregar con tu desastre. Para mí.
The wind of the pitch. Liner snagged it first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one blasted deep to right. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Dodgers down in. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ji-Man Choi.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Muncy on the move. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
So now 1-2. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chickenpox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for 1 day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle, and after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox. Kicks and fires. Ripped to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. One down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And a 1-1. Next offering is outside.
And what's interesting is Xander wanted to be a teacher when he was growing up, and obviously that did not happen. But what's cool is that his elementary school was renamed after him.
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Gary Sanchez. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. That's to third. Muncy on the run, sends it over to first. Out number 3. So they leave him loaded and can't capitalize on the error. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. The 3-1. That one down the line, and he picks it up in foul territory. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. (3-2) on the ground. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Jason Hayward.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
One and 2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next offering is fouled back.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Freeman tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Manny Machado will hit next. 1-1 now. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., Chris Taylor now. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. So digging in, James Outman. On the ground to 3rd. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Pitching change here, Victor Gonzalez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2. Here comes the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Ball to strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Choi rounds second on his way to 3rd. Rosario with a relay throw, and he's out. But they do get a run.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to 3rd. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Around 1st and hustling for 2nd. Tries to get back and save. So man aboard. Gary Sanchez at the plate. And the pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score. It's 6-0.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now Trent Grisham. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit and a run in to score.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Grisham over at second. Kim over at first with 1 away. Right through there. Got it. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Fellow looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is downstairs. And there's the strike. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the Padres now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Nick Martinez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Tries to get back and see. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground. Might be 2. Kim to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Throw over to Cronenworth, and they get the out on. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. J.P. Fireisen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Rosario tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the DH for the Padres, Ji-Man Choi. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. The pitch. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. And they're on top. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Well struck left field. That's back there. And forget it. He sends one out the opposite way, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2. And the batter now, Chris Taylor. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses. Back up that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Man at first, and here is James Outman. New pitcher on here, Tom Cosgrove.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Could be extra bases. Coming around third is Taylor. In there, an RBI triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust it.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Ripped to first, caught the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Alex Vesia gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out number 1. Here's Gary Sanchez now. And he chases that one. 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Uzdar Gratterol preparing to come on if needed. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get there. Back here at the ballpark, so bottom of the 9th, and now here is Mookie Betts. So Josh Hader gets the call at the mound.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one's gone.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job. Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Got him. And one away. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Stays alive. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive safely.
Mind state, train to move herself like Tesla. Crime rate boosted, chicks taking trips, trooping, profiting from them trips to Houston. GD getting every dollar, counting stacks, either that or get the bouncing like Impalas. Had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".